Okay, today we'll be talking about Red, the so-called good guy for Pokemon Red and Blue. He saved the world from Team Rocket, but is Red really as clean as people say he is? Or is Red really an antisocial, rude guy? And today we'll be talking about why Red is not a good guy. Number 5. You know what Professor forgets Gary's name or Blue's name? It doesn't really matter because both names can be used. But here's the problem. Blue can call him whatever he wants. So basically Blue can just call him an insult, he said. Can call him a name he can't name called him. So basically, now Professor Oak only knows him as the name he name called him. And now everybody knows that because Red decided to be a jerk to Blue and decided to name call him. And now now he's using it as his name. And even Professor Oak is now using it. Wow, Red, what a shameful move. Number 4. In every Pokemon game, you leave your parents' house. But in every game you don't really talk to anyone. But even in the other games, the other Pokemon trainers talk more. And no, we're not talking about Pokemon Origins because that's an anime. And no, we're not talking about Ash Ketchum, but I'll do another video about him. Red is antisocial. That's right. Red will refuse to talk to anyone. Even Pokemon trainers. He just accepts them battle. He doesn't say yes or no. He just accepts it. Because Red doesn't like talking to people. I could get that why he talks to people, but he doesn't even want to talk back to his parents or when they talk to him, or even talk when Red was talking about when they were introducing trainers to the Battle Tower at Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Really, Red? That's your job. Now and even in Pokemon Sun, Gold and Silver, Red doesn't even say anything and he just battles you. Red is very antisocial and he doesn't really care about anyone. Number 3. Red So going back to Gold and Silver, Red only cares about one thing, trying to be the very best. So that means Red is very cocky. He's very arrogant. He doesn't really care about anyone else. For 3 years, he has sat alone in a dark cave to train by himself. He doesn't keep up with any of his friends or family. Nope. He just sits there by himself and trains. Really, Red? There's more things than just training. You're very arrogant. You think you're like the best in the world. At Pokemon Gold, you beat Red, and he just disappears and never appears again. Really, Red? Really? Number 2. In the first Pokemon games, we all know the champion is Blue, but he worked hard to get to the championship. But do you know what Red does? Even though that's Red Goals too, he brushes all the attention that his grandfather given him, and he defeats all the hard work that Blue has done. I know Pokemon World is supposed to be a competition, but really, Red? You had to crush his hope and dreams? No wonder he always says smell you later, because you always probably haven't for a long time. And number 1. I don't know if this theory is true or not, but Red killed Blue's Raticate. Wow, Red. And people thought you were a good guy. And you killed someone else's Pokemon because not only he's a jerk to Blue because he never talks to him, he killed Red's Raticate. Blue's Raticate. Like, really? Even though Raticate's not that great of a Pokemon, killing animals is never an option. And he probably did it out of revenge for all the times Blue said smell you later. Maybe, Red, you should have not called him all those names you said in it when you were a child. Okay, I know those was probably pretty harsh on Red, but he's very different in the anime for sort in the games. But Red isn't really that good of a guy. He's really a very bad guy. He's really the antagonist of the story if you really think about it, because Red, he does lots of bad stuff. He's antisocial. He only cares about himself. He's cocky. He doesn't really care about anyone else. I don't know why people even look up to this guy. He's not really that good of a guy. And Red isn't really that good of a man. He isn't. He's not really that good of a guy. Like, Red isn't really a good person because he is rude to everyone. He's rude to Blue. He doesn't keep contact with his parents, who cared for him his entire life, and I know all the other Pokemon trainers go off on their own, but Red is like the worst when it comes to this, because Red never really visits them after the Pokemon games are over. So this is 5 reasons why Red is not a good guy. If you really want to look up to a Pokemon trainer, let's look up to any other Pokemon trainers, as they're way better than Red ever was.